Good morning, dear students. Today I am here with a new lesson, that is A Thief's Story. It is written by Ruskin Bond. In your previous class, you have completed a poem that was A Tiger in the Zoo. Now we are here with a new story, that is A Thief's Story. It is taken from your supplementary book Footprints Without Feet. At first, we will try to understand some facts about the writer. As you can see on the screen, Ruskin Bond was born on 19 May 1934 and he is an Indian author with British descent. Means his parents were from England and he is used to live in Mussoorie. He lives with his adopted family in Mussoorie, India, and Mussoorie is in the state of Uttarakhand. He was awarded the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for his famous work Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. Dehra means there Dehradun. It is near to the Mussoorie and it was a very famous novel of Ruskin Bond. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Padma Bhushan in 2014, and he is most famous for Jungle Book stories, as I think you have already studied the Jungle Book stories in your primary classes. Now we will move towards the text introduction of the lesson. The story is about a 15-year-old thief who changes his name every month to stay ahead or to escape from the police and his old robbed employers. This time he kept his name Hari Singh. Means in this story the thief's name is Hari Singh and we can't say that it is his actual name because he used to change his name. The other person in the story is a 25-year-old writer named Anil. As you can see on the screen, the small one is a 15-year-old boy who is a thief, and the second one in the picture, he is Anil and he is 25-year-old. The thief meets Anil and asks him if he can work for him. The story unfolds on how the thief betrays Anil by committing a theft, but retreats later on. Means later on he realized his mistake. Now we will move towards the text. As you can see on your screen, this is the second lesson. There are some clues or a small introduction of the story. A young boy makes friends with Anil. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betray his trust? We will try to find out. And there are some questions. We have to find out the answer of these questions. Who does I refers to in this story? Okay, I'm telling you that I is the narrator of the story and the narrator is thief himself. Is that clear? So who is thief? According to this story, according to the name on this story, that is Hari Singh. It is also not the actual name of that thief. What is he a fairly successful hand at? We will try to find out it. What does he get from Anil in return of his work? Now we will move to the text. I was still a thief when I met Anil, and though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Means the narrator is telling something about himself, that he was still a thief when he met Anil, and at that point of time he was 15-year-old and he was also experienced and fairly successful hand means he was very successful in theft. Anil was watching a match when I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow and looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. I had not had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. Now, what happens? Anil was watching a wrestling match when the narrator, the thief Hari Singh, approached him. Means he reached to him, and when he met with Anil and he realized that Anil is a 25-year-old and he is a lean fellow and easygoing, simple. He was a very simple person. So the narrator thought that it is going to be and it is the best opportunity for him because he was very simple. So he can persuade him and he can also betray him. And he was also thinking that he was not late to reach him and he will get into his confidence very early. Now, what happens next? The boy, the thief, the 15-year-old boy, asked to Anil that you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. He said, a little flattery helps in making friends. The narrator used to think that a little flattery helps in making friends. That is why he says to Anil that you look a bit of wrestler yourself, because Anil was watching a wrestling match that time. But Anil replied to him, so do you? He replied, which put me off a moment because at that time I was rather thin. And that time when Anil told him that you do so means you also look like a wrestler, but which put him off means which make him sad, because at that point of time the narrator or the thief was rather a thin person. Now what happens next? Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. Then the narrator told to Anil that yes, I do wrestle a little bit. Then Anil asked the narrator his name, what is your name? Then he says, Hari Singh. I lied. I took a new name every month that kept me ahead of the police and my former employers. When Anil asked his name, he said that my name is Hari Singh, but he was lying and he used to change his name every month, as I have already told you, to escape from the police or the former employers. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually. So what happens after that? That narrator started talking about these wrestlers who were throwing each other, but I didn't have much to say this time. Anil was talking about, and he also wanted to talk too many things, but he had not too much things to say. And after that, Anil walked away from this place, and the narrator also followed him. Hello again, he said. Then Anil said to the narrator, hello. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said, but I can't pay you. Then this time the Hari Singh or the thief gave him an appealing smile and he said to Anil that I want to work for you. But Anil told him that I can't pay you, means he can't pay the thief. I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, can you feed me? At that point of time, when Anil told the thief that he can't pay him, so he thought for a moment that he has misjudged a man, means that Anil has not too much money. So he was thinking that he has wasted his time. Then he asked to Anil that can you feed me? Then Anil replied him that with the question, can you cook? Then Hari Singh told, I can cook. I lied again. he doesn't know, the thief doesn't know how to cook, but this time he lied again that he knew how to cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. Anil told him that if he is able to cook, then he can feed him. He took me to his room over the Jumna sweet shop and told me I could keep on the balcony. Sorry, I could sleep on the balcony, but the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off, but I just hung around smiling in my most appealing way and he couldn't help smiling. So, what happens that night? After that, when Anil told him that he can feed him if he can cook, so both of them went near to the Jamuna sweet shop where Anil has his house, and after that Anil told him that he can sleep in the balcony. But what happens next when Hari Singh cooked the food? That was very bad. So Anil gave all this food to a stray dog and told him to be off, means to be sleep. And what happens after that? That man, the Hari Singh, was still smiling, and Anil also can't stop his smiling. And he was also an amicable person. Later, he patted on the head and said, "Never mind, he would teach me to cook." He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So, what happens after that? Anil told the thief that he would teach him to cook and he would also taught him to write down his name, and also he will also make him learn to make numbers, sorry, to make sentences and to add numbers. And the narrator was very grateful to him that if he will learn these things and he will become an educated man, and there will be no limit to what he could achieve in his life. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about a rupee a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. So, what happens? Everything was working very pleasantly, and the thief or the Hari Singh used to make tea in the morning, and after that he used to go to market for buying the daily things, the daily groceries. And by buying these things, when he used to buy these things, and he used to make 1 rupee per day or a rupee, 2 rupee per day for himself. And he also knows that Anil knows that he has taken 1 or 2 rupees, but Anil did not mind that. Now, next one. Anil made money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check, but as soon as it is arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. So what happens? Anil made money by fits and starts. Fits and starts means not a regular work. Is that clear? And he used to borrow money from people, and in the next week he used to lend them, and he was always worried about the check, and whenever he get the check, and he used to celebrate that. And he has a habit of writing for magazine, and he used to earn his living from the magazine. But it was a queer thing. Queer means strange, different from others. It was a queer thing for the thief to write down for a magazine and earn the living. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night I saw him tuck the money under the mattresses. So what happens? There is the change. That is the main point of this story. Here the story changes. One evening, Anil came to home with a small bundle of notes, and he was saying that he has sold a book to a publisher. And at night, the Hari Singh, the thief, saw him that he was tucking the money under the mattress. Now, I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from cheating on the shopping, he had not done anything in my line of work. I had every opportunity of doing so. Anil, Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So, what happens when he saw that Anil had got some money and he had tucked the money under the mattress? This time he was thinking that he had almost worked for Anil for 1 month. But apart from the cheating on the shopping, sometimes he used to take 1 or 2 rupees. The Anil had not done anything for him, and Anil had not given him any rupee. So that time, when he saw that Anil was tucking the money under the mattress, he saw that this is the opportunity he has to grab. And Anil also has given him the keys, and he could go whenever he want. And he was the most trusting person of Anil. So that was the chance when he can do his work for which he has come to the home. Now, and that is why it was so difficult to rob him. It is easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed, but it is difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he has been robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. Now he is thinking, and Anil was the most trusting person, and Hari Singh was the most trusting person for Anil. Means that Anil was trusting him. So that was the difficult thing for the robber. That was the difficult thing to the robber, to break the trust of Anil. It is easy to rob. The narrator says, the thief says that it is easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed. But it is difficult to rob a careless man like Anil. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he has been robbed. That was taking out the pleasure. That was taking out the pleasure of the work. Means that he was not happy this time to rob Anil because he was very careless and he was trusting on him, and he doesn't wanted to break the trust of Anil. Well, it is time I did some real work. I told myself I am out of practice, and if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. Now, there he thinks that it is the time for real work. Real work for him was theft because he was a thief, as I have already told you. And he told himself that I am out of practice now, means that I have not done the robbery for for at least 1 month. He was already working with Anil, and now if I don't take the money, the narrator is thinking that if he don't take the money, he will only, means Anil will only waste that money on his friends, and after all he doesn't pay, Anil doesn't pay him the money. That is why he was thinking that it is the correct time to take the money and go out from this place.